Hi, I'm Brandy. This is Hound Dog Hollow, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through segments of my garden. It is in my front yard, so there is some noise. Plus, my kid is riding his little Jeep, and my dogs are around. So, basically, yeah. As you can see here, this is just one of my garden beds. It has my onions, radishes, and carrots. Today is a good moon sign for thinning, so I'm going to thin that and move on to the next bed. Here's my second bed. It's a drier herb bed, but even then it looks like this rosemary is not going to make it. So I have garlic in the middle. I have lavender here, English lavender. I had creeping rosemary in the corners, but I think we watered it too much because they're not very happy. Which is okay because I have rosemary elsewhere, but I'm kind of bummed because I thought it would be like a good combination of watering needs in this bed, and apparently not. And then I have marjoram, oregano, thyme. I have 2 chamomiles. I have 2 more lavenders, so 2 here and 2 there. And that is it for this bed. And then over here is an empty kind of, we recycled like the bottom of it's like a bed frame kind of thing. But I use it for gardening every year, and what's nice is that at the end of the year, we just pick it up and move it away. So this is going to be my nightshade bed with nightshades and marigolds. This is a rose bush that just will not die no matter what. So my husband insists that we plant the plants around it. So we'll be doing that this year. So this is a giant quartz that my husband found in the river in our eventful camping trip. And he literally hiked back a mile to bring it to me. Duke, Scoocher Doodle. And my son brought this one. They like to bring Mama rocks. And though, just a little bit this way, sorry. Okay, so this is, I have a lot of these beds. There's lettuce and strawberries. And the ones in the long green are doing quite well. This one got trampled. Let me set it up here. And so these over here, this one's dead. This one's struggling. But then I have like cilantro, strawberries, and lettuce. I lost my train of thought. And in that one, I have cilantro, parsley, lemongrass, and French tarragon, which is related to wormwood. They're both artemisias. I read in one of my almanacs. These are my starts. I used to know exactly what was what and which was which. They need their watering. We're getting ready to water here pretty soon. But the greenhouse was knocked over. And so it's basically a surprise. I'm pretty sure this little guy here is epazote. And then everybody else is some kind of either tomatillo, pepper, ancho poblano, Anaheim, or something. So we'll see. I got little dwarf fruit trees, a mandarin, a Meyer lemon, and a key lime. And my son is hitting something with a hammer. So that's going to be great if that goes wrong. Over here I've got this big giant tree in my deck. And this is my elephant ear, which is super miserable right now, but it'll perk up once it gets a little bit warmer at night. This is my, which one is that? Lemon balm and peppermint. And then these are my last little dudes that are just waiting for warmer weather. So let's see here. This is a tomato, a pretty one. Somebody recently purchased. I've got a couple little lettuce that I've been trying to grow. These were also in the greenhouse when it fell. French marigolds, some tomatoes. These are all tomatoes. This is bergamot or bee balm. You can see a little prosperity stone in here. That's a sage. Sorry, I'm trying to. Probably easier that way. Sage. That's a big old tomato. And these all need to be transplanted, and unfortunately the moon, I want to say, is in Gemini or something that's not conducive to planting. So I'm waiting for the moon to go into a better sign for transplanting. I don't have the sunflower wall yet. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my project for Beltane, and hopefully it'll look absolutely beautiful when we you can see a little bit of my evening. I hope it'll be absolutely beautiful when we renew our vows in the fall. And this is a little baby nectarine tree. We got a plum that we planted this year. And then in front of my garage, I'm going to plant eating corn, pumpkins, and probably some sunflowers. I think those always go really well together. That's a variation of the Three Sisters planting. And then in the backyard, we'll have different type of corn. So popcorn can't be too close to eating corn. And that will go in the back. So this is my garden in basically the height of spring. But in the Pacific Northwest, it's pretty early for planting. I'll give you guys an update in the summer and the fall. But that's it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Have a good night. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.